This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. The Hokies will kick it away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Hurricanes offense comes on the field first today. Well, Kurt, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him and picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Canes will line up to kick it away. So with 3 and out on the first possession, they'll have to kick it away. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense gets their first crack now. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To throw, it's Jackson. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Try to sneak it for the first. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the first down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's the second down play. Will hand it off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The receiver grabs it. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Hokies looking to run some tempo here.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw again. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hokies pick up enough for a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Hokies line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, 2nd and goal. Receiver in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Breaks into the clear. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Burks. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. The Canes are going to cash in this red zone trip. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They couldn't stop him there. Going to have to try the extra point. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Ball handed off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. And the Hokies pick up enough for a first down here. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made over the middle. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. The Hokies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up the big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. And at first down, they go right back to him. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff here from the shotgun.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the sideline, but they get nothing out of it. Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays and try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Automatic in the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's Cook. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Running back grabs it on the screen. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Canes come up to the line in the hurry up. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
A quick shoot. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Important second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And now they run the draw play. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He made it. 3 points on the board. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be 4th down. Cannot make... With a kicker like that, costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. Instead of giving up a field goal, that roughing call brings the offense back out to extend the drive into the red zone. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd and goal from the 3. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The Hokies bring their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st down, it's play action. Throw to the running back in the flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The shotgun, here's an inside give. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. The field goal is good. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Makes a quick grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grabbed by the receiver. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Hokies will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Caught behind the line. It's Burks. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. And the Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The shotgun running play call. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here we go now, a crucial play for both sides. They set up at 3rd and 4. An inside give now in the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with this defense on 4th down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Working clock with the ground game. He shreds the tackle. That run moves the ball across the 35. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And here's the handoff. Spinning out of the tackle. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll give it to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Change of direction. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here.
Number 14, on to kick it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. So here we go. Time for a couple of plays to try to get it closer before taking a shot at the end zone. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion.